So despite the fact that it's been a substantial amount of a hot minute that I recorded, I am thinking of finally coming back and recording again. And so today, I am at the Eastern Market for probably like 3 things. Well, I mean, realistically, several things in terms of like produce and stuff. But realistically speaking, there's 2 things that I actually care about. And one of them is there's this lady who sells these like topped off donuts or cinnamon rolls that they have like glazed apples on top, and we're looking for that. But the main thing that I want is a fresh baguette, and just to straight up eat the fresh baguette. But we just got here, and apparently there's like a little event or something, and we're gonna go check it out. We made it to the donut slash cinnamon roll slash whatever it is, and there's like a massive line. But so far, so good. It's a little bit sunny, but it's not that bad. She's excited.
I got this hairband.
Oh yeah, she bought that right now. I haven't bought anything. My baguette is probably that way. We got the goods, but then we also got Oreo cookie butter sample, so we gotta see how this goes. But there's like a lot of people. I'm like trying to eat it, but I don't have a spoon right now. It's pretty good. That buttercream is really good. Alright, sold on that, I guess. I found my baguette guy. So 1 down, 1 to go. Baguette guy is literally right here. And I'm excited. I got my baguette. I got the baguette. So now. Even though I haven't updated about like the whole intro and whatnot, we're gonna get to that later when it gets more serious. But right now, we are getting prepped to go to the, I think it's called the Midwest Weiner Fest. And it's in the Detroit Shipping Company. And it's just I don't know, like a celebration for wiener dogs. And we are going to go to like a PetSmart or something. I don't really know. To go buy some treats.
Just buy a bag of treats.
Buy a singular bag of treats. Like the healthy kind or whatever. And we're gonna go give them to some wiener dogs. Well, we're gonna ask permission and then give them to the wiener dogs. On another note, this is how long the baguette is. And this is what I have left that I've been munching on. So I think it's like a 6-inch sub at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna take you with me to go see the wiener dogs. We made it to the Detroit Shipping Company. It's right there. All the wiener dogs are there. But we got the treats already. What other treats? We don't know if these were good treats or not, but they look, on paper, they look like good treats. Look. And then you guys can let me know if these are good or not. We found the wieners, but we're too new, well not new, we're too early. Look at the wiener dogs. Cannoli.
It's all the weekend.
It's like Stranger Danger.
That's what he said. Like, we're not going to probably be there that long.
Dolly's got some legs. He's lanky.
Yeah.
You like the pets?
Living their best life right now over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll pet you more. I'm sorry.
Obsessed with you.
No, I think because he smells like treats.
You got those peanut butter treats on your nose.
Are you even tasting them?
We said it was gonna be a hot day, but it's not that hot.
Okay, you guys, so we have a little contest that we are throwing here. We have the smallest wiener. I'm so excited for this. So, pure dachshund and a year old. Stanley, come here. Stop stealing treats, okay? Taking advantage of me on the microphone. So if you guys want to enter and you think that you could win the smallest wiener, I heard is we're going to do the loudest clap. So if we can have all the wieners kind of line up a little bit, you guys kind of got the drill here. And if you can hold your small wings.
This is Dolly. She's 1.5.
It has to be done.
Between these two. Let's go! One last scream. Okay, ready?
Dolly.
Let's start with Gretel. Our girl Gretel.
Dolly. Oh, we gotta go.
You guys, I think we have our winner. You guys, let's give it up for Dolly winning the smallest wiener contest. We love a small wiener, okay, guys? Let's go.
You better send me your channel. I want to watch this later.
Queen.
Oh, she's gonna cry.
You guys, make some noise for Dolly winning the
I thought they were just random.
It's like we're proud uncles.
Yeah, people we don't know.
We don't even know them. We were just sitting in the same table, but we said we were gonna help them win. So we managed to get out of the Weiner Fest, and we managed to take a photo with the Queen. And now we're on our way home, but we have fun. I'm gonna end up like posting the photos of like the Queen and all the other miscellaneous photos that we took, but it was pretty fun. Honestly speaking though, it kind of gave us like wiener dog fever.
It's like baby fever, but we got fever.
Yeah, wiener dog fever, especially with the whole hype of like yelling for the smallest wiener. A success of a day. And now I can tell my lovely therapist that we had a fun time. That was fun. Hopefully we can come next year, assuming that they host it next year. And hopefully we can see Daisy all over again. So we'll see how that goes. We might also like be a dog sitter at this point because they really loved us. The dogs. Well, probably the people too, but the dogs were for sure loving this. So I don't know. Even though it's raining, we're at the Cafesito Alvarez little pop-up event. Look at all the salespeople. And there's more over there. She's excited.
I've been wanting to have this coffee. What kind of milk do you want in your chai? You said you have whole or oat? I'll do oat. You got it, right? Yes. Thank you.
Okay, we can walk around.
In the meantime?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we are in like.
All right. We're gonna buy paletas. Hola.
Oh, look. I think this is the chai.
This is right there.
Oh. Okay, so we got chips, I got a scrunchie, and we also got this plant because I kill all my fun.
We are at a Macy's. Oh no, JC Penney. It's been a hot minute. I don't even think they exist in California anymore. Oh, they do? No. Damn. I guess I don't go. I am looking for a restroom. We found a restroom over there, but they were the guy restrooms and not the girls, obviously. And Sandy has a ridiculously small bladder. Like, she drinks something, like 5 minutes later she has to go to the bathroom. So I need to find it. We ended up finding the bathroom, and then we got her, and now she's in the bathroom. So mission successful. She's going to come out any second now, because she probably tends to take more time washing her hands than it is to go to the bathroom, which is, you know, good, but still. But look at her. She went to the bathroom now. You know, technically speaking, I should have charged my camera, but I didn't. I am currently in my OCC class, which is pretty spacious, pretty nice. And I am getting ready to teach my Composition 1 class, which is English 1510. For this class, it's kind of cool how I originated the assignments. There's a lot to conversate or to talk about because of the fact that I haven't been existing for like a month, if not two, at this point. But overall, for this particular class, at the beginning of the semester, it's a summer class. I only have like 12 students in total, but at the beginning of the semester, I ended up asking my students what it is that they like doing, what they like talking about, what they do as a hobby, etc., etc. The general consensus was that majority of my people liked to do creative writing. I wanted to embody that with also embodying the creative writing aspect of things, because my philosophy when it comes to teaching is there's nothing wrong in learning while you're having fun. Nobody said I had to be like pulling fingernails. So on that note, we are currently in project 2 out of 4, and in project number 1 they had to create a character. So their creative character, whether they're going to be a real life character or they can be like a fake character. Majority of them are doing fake characters, obviously. Then for project number 2, which we are currently working on, they have to create that character's world. So like Hogwarts for Harry Potter. And so they are expanding on that. And today we are doing peer review / revision checklist or whatever to see what that information that they get from their partner or blah blah. And then project number 3 is like building your antagonist, so like the bad guy or the counter enemy, whatever. And then lastly, at the end, it's a problem solution based essay where they have to create a problem within their world, within their character, within the antagonist, and find a real world solution to apply to that problem in comparison to a real world problem deriving from that whole general fantasy like endeavor. So we're finally done teaching at Oakland. We went home for a second. We got ready and changed. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about is the fact that I got into an internship here at Wayne State. And that internship has me working in Techtown, Detroit, which is a hub for entrepreneurship and like small businesses and et cetera, et cetera. And they help each other out, bringing an idea into a concept and et cetera, into like an actual business. And they help them get on like on top of all that and hopefully create their idea. I am interning and working with NextEnergy. And so my job for this foreseeable internship is that I am helping them give their company a facelift. So I am going to bring up their whole portfolio, what works, what doesn't, and so on and forth. Hello. So, little update. Today's Thursday. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because today is Toy Story Day. So, peep the fit. It is a Toy Story shirt. And then I have the little alien socks. I do have like Toy Story glasses, like Woody thematic glasses, but I think they're pretty small and they don't fit my face and I just look stupid. So there's that. But I wanted to touch base because I do know that I have a lot to talk about to some extent. First and foremost, I want to say that over the course of this month, I haven't realistically been feeling myself in any way, shape, or form. And I just been going day by day and, managing whatever I need to manage. Everything is going well. Everything is perfect. And that aesthetic is just more of like my drive or my will to do exciting things. I've been trying to step out of my comfort zone and be outside more relatively often as opposed to being just a hermit. And I do believe to some extent it's been working. But there is still a lot of wiggle room to like change some things here and there. I'm still altering my medication and modifying it and trying to find the right fit. But honestly, it's been a roller coaster. But, to each their own. Everything has been going wonderfully. On top of that, there's a lot of things that have been happening in terms of the positivity side of things. First and foremost, I managed to finish my ghostwriter blog post that I was going to do for that proposal that I managed to get accepted towards. It's officially been posted and it's up, and I'm going to put it like here, and then I'll link it in the bio and whatever. But that's my first ever official publication. That is also like my first thought process out into the world. So that is exciting and it's kind of nerve-wracking, and I already had people read it and tell me and talk to me about it, so now I kind of feel kind of fancy. The other thing that I realized though, based off of, well, before I get to that, another positivity thing is that I got accepted to a summer internship where now I am working with NextEnergy, and I know that I've been talking about that, but this is the general snippet of the whole thing. And I am going to work with them throughout the summer, helping them expand on their like facelift, giving them a new PowerPoint presentation that's going to present the company, doing one-pagers, etc., etc. There's a lot more to this whole endeavor, but we'll get there when we get there. And so based off of that, on the internship and the blog post, one of the things that I found relatively interesting now that I have like a big boy job and I guess at some point a big boy identity is that I should really emphasize and focus on doing working on my LinkedIn profile. I don't really know if it's like idea or not, but I do know that some people have been asking me for it. And like even NextEnergy was like, oh, we should work. Do you have a LinkedIn? And I was like, yeah, but I haven't really worked on it. Whatever. So that's one of the things that at some point or another I'm going to focus on. And then on top of that, I have been working on my QE list, which I finally, to some extent, I believe it's fully done now. I never got a confirmation, but I did go through the final steps of like correcting the citations, sending it to Jeff, sending it to everybody removing, modifying, etc., the list. And so I think now I'm on the clear on that end of the stick. So now the next thing that I have to do is round about my whole like process. Like I have this many days to prepare. How am I going to prepare? How many articles or books or whatever do I have to read on a regular basis so I can catch up and blah, blah. So there is that. I think I'm going to sit down and make that calendar spreadsheet and figure that whole idea out while also juggling the other things. And then so ultimately, I'm trying to prepare for that because I am planning to take my qualifying exams in like a week before Thanksgiving break. So we have a couple of months, but you blink and it's already like Thanksgiving break. And then now I have to essentially see what's next. Unfortunately, I didn't do my due diligence in trying to apply for my proposal for 4Cs next year. So I am unfortunately missing 4Cs as a presenter, but I am thinking of going as just a person to look at the scope of things like I did last year. And I am planning to some extent to apply, hopefully I'm not late, to NCTE conference to propose something, but again I have to sit down and really do that. And unfortunately, because of what I'm going through in terms of like the medication and in terms of finding like the willpower or the drive, it is kind of difficult to fully lock in and sit down. But that's like a whole different endeavor. There's obviously a plethora of other things that I can like tell you that I've been going up to, but this video in itself is already 7 minutes long and I have the other sides of things. So today is Toy Story Day and I love Toy Story. I'm not a Disney adult, but I'm a Toy Story and Lilo and Stitch adult because they were my childhood and I love them a lot. So today we're gonna go watch the movie. So I am pretty excited about that. And we're still anticipating a surprise, but I don't want to spoil it without fully confirming that it's happening. So this is kind of, we're back to our house. We've been out and about for quite some time, but I've been doing some busy work on my computer. My students on Sunday managed to turn in a 2-page draft for project number 2 for their class. And so I told them that I was going to give them feedback over the course of this week/weekend. And I did it already. So that was nice. I managed to read their assignments. Thank God it was only like 2 pages, so I can read that in like a blink of an eye. So, and some of them are really good or really fun and really cool. And I really see that they're having fun in developing their worlds and their characters and their concepts. With that being said, I decided to buckle down and actually build a foundation of like a master dashboard or whatever you want to call it for my QE list. But before I go into that whole endeavor, there was a general like snippet that I told you guys that I was going to give like a surprise, but I said that I didn't want to talk about it until I knew for sure that it was like a legitimate surprise. And to my understanding, there is a legitimate surprise now. And here it is. Hey, buddy. Hey. Look at him. We got his name is Chili, like chili dog. And he is our new baby child, basically. And he is super cute and super wonderful. And super well, somewhat trained, I guess. He's really excited. And so he's like running around everywhere 24/7 and trying to find all the new intricacies of the house. But the story on that is that it came from a wonderful, cutesy family. I met the mom and the daughter, and it was the daughter's dog. But the daughter's is going off to college/university, and she is a athlete. And so she is constantly on the go, and she's constantly in practice and on top of school and etc. So she didn't think it was nice or fair to like have the dog just be there lonely and nobody taking care of him. So she decided to kind of talk to the mom and say that they wanted to find a rehome situation where it will be going to like an actual family that will like take care of him, and it's like not using him for like breeding purposes or backyard breeding purposes. So I managed to make a post on Facebook, and that's how they like found me, and that's how I got it. But they gave me like a bunch of stuff, which is like super cool. It's like a bunch of Halloween costume, and then like little bandana, and then little things. What does this say? I only love my bed, my mama. I'm sorry, Drake. And like a sweater. What does this say? Midwest is the best. And then more little things. Golden State. He's wearing a hat. Little sombrero. And I know that he has glasses. Oh, they're right here. His cool little glasses. And then on top of that, there's more toys for him because that's part of his family. We bought that bed. He has little socky socks. And I think we bought him like more snacks and treats. And then they gave us his like doggy bowl and stuff. And then like we bought him more food. And he has like more stuff here and whatnot. So far so cute, but look at him. Chilly. So yeah, but on another note, I'm gonna pause this real quick and then restart the video because I want to show you what I worked on. So give me a second. All right, so now that I'm sitting here, this is gonna be kind of like informal because I'm still working on it, and at the same time, I will like end up, I guess, sharing my screen and posting on the vlog. But I have 3 QE lists. One of them is for my advisor at San Diego State, then the other one is for Jeff, and then the other one is for Ola. Each list has to have a certain amount of readings, whether they're articles, scholarly, books, etc., etc. And then on top of that, or like based off of that, you create the foundation of the genre that you're reading or doing. For example, for the one for my advisor for San Diego State, it is writing pedagogy. That's like the thematic of it. For Ola is digital literacy, and then for Jeff is writing with AI. So with that being said, like I think overall Wayne State has you do like 100 to 120 readings, but my overachiever personality decided to just regurgitate and vomit every reading that I possibly ever read into my QE list, and I came up, or I have 190 readings, give or take. So I assess the situation of the readings to some extent, and I categorize them by tier. So like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. What that means is that obviously tier 1s are important. They're like the foundation of my identity in the PhD program. Tier 2 are kind of like the middle ground. And tier 3, they're there, but like you can skim read them. You don't have to pay attention to them. And then I gave myself a timeline because I'm expected to do my QE exams a week before Thanksgiving or the week of Thanksgiving. I'm still debating depending on how I am prepared or not. Assuming that I'm prepared, then yeah. Assuming that I'm not, technically speaking, I can push it till winter because that's when I was originally supposed to do my QE exams. So So yeah, so there's like some sort of intricacies here. I'm trying to see if I can like do this. So I have like the readings, I have like the timeline, I find like what each reading is doing. And then I obviously have like each corresponding master list. So this master list is like writing pedagogy, and then it has like the author, it has the title of the reading, it comes of the year, the cluster, which is the priority, and then like assuming that I want to do like the suggested week, like this is where I should read it or pay attention to it. And then on the master list, we have like these little snippets. So like for example, where is it? So like status, it has like all these in progress or whatever. And so if I click in progress and then I go back to the dashboard, it will show like 1 out of whatever, 190. So I can keep track of wherever I am at. It does a breakdown of like, I did like a breakdown of a weekly plan to like see which one I'm gonna want to be reading and how I'm gonna go about reading them. But I'm still kind of playing with it and coding it and trying to figure out how this is gonna work. But so far so good. It's taking me a hot minute to kind of like see if everything is in tune and correct or whatever, but seems all right. Last night we managed to look at Toy Story 5, but now we have this little guy here. And last night it was really episodic on him adjusting to being rehomed, but we kind of figured it out, kind of sorta. We're learning, so that's good. We never realistically owned a wiener dog, and we've owned like other breeds of dogs, and they are vastly different, obviously, right? But still, we are figuring it out, and right now we're gonna go out and take him out for a walk, but also go pick up some food because last night we didn't really fully sleep. As you can see, I look crusty as hell because I was staying up with him and trying to get him comfortable to his new house, his new environment, etc., etc. And eventually he like ended up going to sleep, and then we did too. But today we've been sleeping all day, I think till like now, I guess. And then I'm still kind of beat up, but it's okay. So we ended up getting him more supplies or more things for him. We ended up getting him like a little calming treat because he tends to panic a lot, but that's understandable because everything is brand new to him. And right now I came to Starbucks and I got him a Pupcup or whatever they're called, Puppuccino, Pupcup. And so hopefully he likes it. But right now he's like super duper tired. He's met a lot of people and a lot of pets.
But that's what we wanted.
But that's what we want. Because he is friendly in general in terms of people touching him and people coming next to him. And he tends to, he doesn't bark, but he tends to bark when he wants people's attention.
I guess that's what it is. Yeah.
And then, but then when they get close, he's like, oh my god, stranger danger. So let's see how he reacts right now. We'll see how it looks. So, look. Look what she's doing.
Thank you so much.
Look. Say bye, say thank you. No, hello.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
Yeah, please.
Oh my god, you like it. You should park the car. It's a messy boy.
So we're currently outside and we have little Chili in the bag, but we were outside with him walking, but I think now he's tired. We went to the Eastern Market and then we ended up coming to this, I think it's called Kernch Market. So we managed to get the washed up coffee. I forgot which one was mine. Something, I think
Shake.
it's birthday cake shake latte or something like that. And then I for sure don't know what she got, but it has orange.
It's good.
She said it's good, so let me try mine.
Dog in the bag. You want to try it?
Mm-mm.
You don't like that?
So mine is quite literally like a shaken espresso, but it just has the candy on top.
Someone straight up
So,
left their coffee, right?
so I'm happy. It's okay. I'm pretty happy about that. So today has been a relatively productive morning and day. And what I mean by that is that, first of all, I'm walking Chili. So he's very hyperactive right now. But we've been going laps in circles over the general vicinity. And he is familiarizing himself with the area. We live pretty like a couple blocks away. So we've been walking around so he can familiarize himself with everything. But he's a very curious little boy because all he does is venture off thinking that he has all the power in the world when he is just a tiny little thing. So he suffers from what I call big dog syndrome, where little dogs think they're big dogs and they can conquer the world or whatever it is. But on that note, today in the morning, I ended up, first of all, I ended up working on my CV, my curriculum vitae, because I talked about how I wanted to focus on my LinkedIn profile and I wanted to like update everything. I have not worked on my LinkedIn profile yet, but I have been working on my other stuff. And then not to mention, I am kind of sort of doing like little small edits to my curriculum, to my teaching philosophy. And because of that, is giving everything on my end of the shtick a facelift. Not to mention that tomorrow I have to teach at Oakland Community College, and we're going into project number 3, which is their antagonist project. And I'm pretty excited about that one to see what they come up with. But on top of that, today is Father's Day. So to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day, and hopefully you are having a wonderful time. You did something fun. I guess technically this is my little Father's Day. On another note though, today is National Dachshund Day, so National Wiener Dog Day. And so we have this little wiener dog. So because of that, it's his day today. And I bought him some jerky when we went to the Eastern Market. And because of that, he's been pretty excited. And he's very defensive. So, like, I don't know what to tell you. On top of that, we are doing little basis of training with him. But so far, so good. On top of that, I ended up finally editing a video, which this is going to be added towards at the end, but I am still working on it. I'm finishing it, but I will be posting it later today with this exact video copy of it. And yeah, for this upcoming week, we are going to deep dive into NextEnergy, my internship, and we are going to be starting and initiating all of my QE readings. So we're gonna do my whole formula thing that I created, the spreadsheet. I still have to tweak some little things into it, but I will be posting about that and talking about that in the following blog for next week. It gives me like a little more merit to continue vlogging. But on that note of things, I know that I didn't do an intro for this video, so I'll kind of close it out with the intro because it's been a moment. So let me just pick up this little guy and then let's do a closeout. So, hi, my name is Manuel Gonzalez. I am a almost second year PhD student here in Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan. I am in the English department, specializing in rhetoric and composition, emphasis in science and technology, and we are doing generative AI and post-secondary education. If you're new here, this whole PhD channel has to do with all the things academic, all the things PhD, all the things that are working and not working, and you get to see the ups, downs, the lefts, and the rights with me. It's been a while since I posted, and it's been a second since I've dabbled in all this whole posting and vlogging, but hopefully I am back. Sorry for the hiatus. This little guy is gonna follow me along the journey. So for everybody out there, again, happy Father's Day, happy Dachshund Day, and hopefully you guys are willing to continue following me for the rest of the journey, and hopefully you guys will be here next week. So thank you for watching, and talk to you next video. Mira, mom, tiene su suétercito. Chili, 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 chili. Su suétercito, porque tiene frío. Chili, 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 chili.